reached day 10. Double digits. Double-digit days. We are still no closer to finding the safe combination, the apple orchard combination. A lot of things. A lot of things. We're gonna start with a den. What a great first room to start with. Getting a gem right away. So this is a dead end. We could dead end ourselves. Ooh, or we could give ourselves a bedroom. Nice. I know last time I was doing all 3 of the rooms in the main hallway, but such a good run up the west wing. Okay, I really want a key, but we could do a less common room. And we can look at the book. Here's the book we wanted. All right. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. I'm just hoping this has some sort of like clue in it. That's all. Oh, the checkout card has our name on it. Nice. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There's not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird. You are not a swimbird. If you are a friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive. I dare not swim. I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile. I dare not laugh. For they will do it for me on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Wow, they gave us nothing. That gave us nothing. Look, Simon, we got it in 1985, and now we're getting it back again in 1993. All right, how do I get another book? Do I have to leave and then get another book? Ooh. I don't have a key for that. I would like to request another book, please. All right, conference room is going to be our best bet for exits. Look at that. We're making looped pathways. Very nice, very nice. Do we spend something on a drawing room already? Do we spend a gem already? It'd be nice if there were a key somewhere. That'll get us a key. Okay, we have no choice. Okay, we're winding a very windy one-way path up, which is not great. But what are you gonna do? Locked, of course. Okay. We'll backtrack, that's fine. We don't have any gems. We will get gems if we do the parlor. Let's go back. Ugh, we gotta do something. All right, give me 10 extra steps because we're wandering. Oh, this is... We maybe get a thing? No, all right. Well, we're gonna backtrack, so. We gotta go back to the drawing room. Go this way. This is free. But this is probably locked. No, it's not locked. Amazing. Okay, so we can get... We can get nowhere. We can do nothing. Except do a closet, I guess. We got a key and we got a dice. Nice. So where was that locked room? The boudoir. Pretty close. One key is not going to help us. I mean, I guess we really need the garage, ideally, because that's 3 keys. But that's also gems. Like, I don't have the gems to do that. Okay, pantry will get us 4. That might be locked. Spare room is usually never locked, though. And parlor, again, parlor gets us gems. We have no coins. Let's gamble with a spare room. Usually not locked. Okay. Observatory. We gotta redraw. I don't want any of these. Okay. Gotta do pantry. Our first coins. And an apple. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft. Is that, I mean, that's dead ending us in a way that we can't get out of, because if we do the other way to the entrance hall. So this is just dead ending us, but let's do this because it's a new room type. Ooh, very nice. We're outside. Okay. And I believe that's all she wrote. We literally can't go anywhere else. Even if we go here, like we can't get past here. There's no way to connect. Everything's blocked. All right, day 10, short day. At least we got a new room. At least we got a new room. Quaint cottage. Why? Because we only had a tiny number of rooms. We only took 23 steps. Yep, well, that's what happens when you don't go very far. Day 11. We can't forget about that sale. We can't forget about that sale at day 20. Okay. We've been having pretty bad luck on the West Wing. Well, that's pretty bad. We'll go immediate nook, I guess, for a key. We'll go den. Pretty good. Pretty good. Shouldn't be locked this early on. For gem. We'll go... Jeez. Parlor for gems, I guess. We'll do parlor for gems. If we get it. I don't get this one all the time. The only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. That's true. The gems are in the white box. So this is true. Only one box does contain gems. If only one box is true, the gems are in the white box. Could be false. Then that means this one would be false. That means this would be false. Wait, what? Okay, so only one box contains gems. True. Only one box is true. Also true. The gems are in the white box. That's false. So then, if that's false... Unless this is the lie. Only one box is true. Unless these two are true and the white box does contain gems. See how bad I am at this? Yay! The blue box was lying. Okay, so do we do a passageway? I feel like we gotta. We gotta spend those gems we just earned. We give ourselves a lot of options. Hopefully not locked. Yay. Boiler room! We finally got the boiler room. Okay, so here's the problem. Is that you need all these things for other rooms to work, but then you have to be lucky enough to get those rooms on that run through at the same time? We're gonna have to go hallway. It's the only thing we can do. I mean, it's a good room. It's a good room. Should we go west? Let's go east. We never go east. Okay, that's locked. Is this one not locked? This one is not locked. Okay, let's go west. With a spare room. Okay, let's finally, you know what? This run isn't going anywhere anyway. Let's finally do this. Let's get this garage. Let's see what's in the garage. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your service were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Is that a clue? Hello? Okay. Now, if we had the car keys, do you think that would open this? Not actually let us go into the car and drive away. Probably. Swan song. Is that the password? Maybe? Where do you think that goes? Okay, what are we working with? 4 keys. It's the most keys we've ever had. Okay, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. That's also not helpful. So I guess we gotta do this. Another key. Okay, not helpful. Semi-helpful? That's the only thing that would even work for us, unfortunately. So now that's open. Okay, so do we want to go back down the entrance hall? No, I guess this is our only other option. East Wing Hall, okay. Well, these doors shouldn't be locked. We don't want to dead end ourselves. We'll do a corridor. Let's also go down here and draw this room. This is, could be a way back. Could be a closet or a breaker box. Wait, if we do the breaker box, we can turn the garage on. Like, we can power the garage. What does that do? Oh! We've never had the garage. Okay, Okay, maybe that does the intercom? God, we have 37 steps. What does that do for us? That's a garage door opener, not an intercom. Now, if we had the car keys... Do we just... This was like dirt on the driveway. Do we just kill our steps to explore? Kinda gotta. We have to. This is the place we couldn't get to. I have a key. Add classrooms to today's draft pool. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. Or make an offering, receive a blessing. Let's do a shelter. Cool. Is there anything in here? Time lock safe. This is the time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Wait, what day and time is it now? Hold on, I can check the recording. November 16th, 1993. Today's November 16th, 1993. Do I know what time it is? No. Probably 1 p.m.? Radiation monitor? Okay, current levels looking pretty good. Okay, safe. Do we want to try the swim bird? That's like kind of a long shot. Because I think it's, yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many letters. Okay. Okay, it's November. It is, that's the day. That's the day today. I heard it ding. It's unlocked. Okay. Remain where you are for now. Given the red guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. It says as long as it's in the future. $2 p.m.? Again, what time is it? I don't know. It doesn't say what time it is currently. Okay, well, I don't know. So now we gotta go all the way back to the house. That was cool. I'm glad we did that. Because most likely the run isn't gonna... Can we unlock this for the future? Most likely we're not gonna get it anyway. Major accomplishment. The West Gate has been permanently unlocked. Okay, so should we just go back to the entrance hall? Instead of going back to the garage? Actually, we'll have to walk through the gymnasium. Either way. But no, yeah, we need to just go through the entrance hall. So can we go back there at any time? That's major. Major development. Okay, I didn't draft the other 2 rooms. So maybe now we could get some treats. The billiard room is going to give us keys. Perfect. Once we do math. Alright, 2 keys. Okay, we are up to 6 keys. This is our best shot that we have ever had. Okay, do we take... This is blocked, so do we take the items? Let's take the items, because there might be something cool. It might not just be keys. It's a gem and a shovel. Okay. So now we go back through this way. Do we get the 2... Oh, I guess it's like, doesn't matter. Because we have to go through the gymnasium either way. But we'll get our 2 extra steps before. Okay, so we're kind of unstoppable against locked rooms. 6 keys? I mean, that's... Dining room, obviously. I really wish we could know if that other one's going to be a dead end or not. Otherwise, I do the kitchen and give ourselves 2. But, like, this also... We probably do need the steps because we're still... We might have to do some backtracking. Oh my god, the car keys. Oh man, wait, how do we get back to the garage? What will that do? Okay, let's draft this room. We might be able to get back to the garage either way. Okay, no, we're not going to. I mean, unless we do the chapel. We have no coins. If I had drafted that one room, we wouldn't have the effects of the chapel. Okay, let's take our banana. Okay, coat check. We'll have to do boudoir. Is there a way we could possibly... There's no way. We have to backtrack to get to the garage. Okay, can we check out another book? Let's do drafting strategy, architectural digest. Or the pump system user manual. That seems like something that might be useful to us in the future. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. I think we gotta do it. Wait, +1 for each bedroom in your house? We have 2 bedrooms in our house, so we get 2 keys. Ooh, that might be good, but no, that's a dead end. Boiler room, also good, but we do not have a laboratory. But we can get a laboratory, and we don't want to waste all our keys on a Great Hall. So let's do boiler room, because we haven't had that before. Fun. Okay, so theoretically, we can turn the power on. Okay, that's green. That's good. So now if we get a laboratory, we can use that machine. Whoa, how do we get that? To unlock this, maybe? Switch it? Oh, it's a puzzle. I say that like this isn't a puzzle game. Oh, it's a puzzle. Dang it. Okay. It's this one. No, that's the one. Okay, the door is powered. But I feel like this powers the... That powers that. No, will that retract it? It retracts it. Oh. That makes it so it doesn't matter. Okay. Activate. Oh, what does this do? Okay. Go. So now we're giving power to each of the sides? Ooh, these are not good. These are not good. I mean, this is alright, but we don't have gems. Alright, we gotta take a chance with the archive. Because that has the most exits. Really should have taken that perk. I want to open this, but I don't know how to do it. What does that do? I wonder. Oh, is that like if you had a laboratory? Oh, it like gives power to the rooms beside it. And a bunch of doors. Sheltered. Oh, wait, no, that's right. We did take the red room thing in the shelter. Oh, that's what that was. Oh my gosh. And we got a gem. I didn't remember. All right, are there any important dates on here? Not really. August 22, 85. January 27, 86. I mean, I'll take a picture of this. I 100% forgot that we took the red shelter room version. So we could have built that chapel. Could have built that chapel. That's okay. We can build the dark room because we're sheltered. But there's a key card situation. Now, is there a key card anywhere? The music is getting very, like, intense. I feel like this is not going to be a winning run. I feel like this is not going to be a winning run. Dead end, 1 gem. We have 1 key left. We're not gonna make it. It's dead end. We don't have a gem for security. This would have been perfect though. What is the laboratory even for? It does nothing. Alright, I guess let's just get the mailroom just because we haven't gotten the mailroom before. Simon P. Jones from Dad, Mount Holly Estate. Alright. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try and post this letter before we depart tomorrow, so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on for a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after a funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversation just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do us both a favor, be excited. The house is really amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer you before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, Alligator Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night, and don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks. That machine doesn't work. We have not been able to use that machine. If there was a key card in this room, that would be really nice. Utility room fuse box. Oh my gosh, finally! We have the fuse box instructions. I'm taking a picture of this. Press any button above to activate the blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay, so we haven't been doing multiple pushes. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he's no longer employed with our staff. Okay. No key card? No anywhere? Okay. I think we have a dead room. Dead. Run, ladies and gentlemen. Because I cannot figure out how to get this boiler room door activated. I wish I could. +5 for every red room in your house. Yeah, we can do that. A lot of red rooms. Alright, we can backtrack like a champ now. And we're sheltered, so we can build all the red rooms. It's locked, okay. 'Cause So can we basically, if we want to lose a couple steps, can we give ourselves a buff every single day? It's really just for funsies. And we'll get a cool item maybe. Battery pack. Fun. Can we do a battery pack and a shovel? Plus, I don't know. Oh, we need to plus something else apparently. I would like to make a battery powered shovel, but I don't know. Locked. Well, if we could figure out how to get over there, I mean, I'm sure it'd be locked, but if we could figure out how to get over there, that would be really fun, but I'm not smart enough to figure out how to get over there. Oh! It's locked, so it doesn't matter anyway. Very exciting. And this is the longest run we've done in terms of getting stuff that we can use. Alright, is this really for the car or just for this? Just for this, that's what I thought. Upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Well, there's a terminal in the shelter. Oh my god, wait, no, we can't open the car. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south end of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload it and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery. I believe Denny already has her payment ready. They were running moonshine. Okay, do we have a terminal anywhere but in... There's no laboratory or security. We have neither one of those. So we have to go to the shelter as our only chance. Are we going to make it there with 6 steps? Maybe. We got to try. Okay. Now, is this open? No, I don't know how to do that. Insert disc. Okay. We get to pick what we want to upgrade. Boudoir. Okay. Boudoir data has been found on this upgrade disc. You will now have a chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select a floor plan below. Oh, we can have either 2 dice, 3 apples, or 1 gem. We're gonna go with 2 dice because that we can redraw. Yes. Yep, that's what I want. Redrawing is crucial so you don't block yourself out. Nice. Alright, we didn't do that because we don't understand how that works. Alright, well, I say this was a successful day. This was a successful day. We got the car keys. We got in the car. We got the upgrade disc. We permanently unlocked that gate, so I guess we can come to the shelter at the beginning of each day and get a buff. Get a different buff. Different outside room. Because what, you use like 2 steps getting there? 2 steps back? Beautiful. Alright, I guess we'll call it a day then. Man, we're losing a lot of good stuff. We're losing a ton of good stuff. It's okay, though. It's okay. We made good progress. This really is a game you've got to play for the long haul. Prosaic Villa, 28 rooms. That might be the most rooms we've done. Reach rank 9, 81 steps. That's definitely the most steps we've taken. 4 new rooms. And our outer room. I'm excited to unlock a new outer room every day. Assuming it's not locked. That would suck. Day 12. Alright, we're gonna do strategy of trying to get an outside room. Let's pay attention to how many steps it is. 2 steps. It will always be 2 steps ahead. All right, what do we want? Trading post? Root cellar? Rooms in your house will be more likely to have dig spots, but that doesn't matter if we don't get a shovel. Items for trade. We have nothing to trade. Let's do root cellar. Does it come with a shovel? Because that would be really nice. Shovel included? No? Okay, well. Ooh, Epson Sinclair. It's the family tree. I'm taking a photo. Okay. Well, that seems like you could do that. You can't, it's just different color than the other ones. Usually in these types of games, if something's a different color, it means you can do something with it. Well, we don't have a shovel. Cool. But we're unlocking, we can theoretically unlock a new room every single day. I wonder what happens when you have no garage. What if we didn't do the garage? What if the garage was like randomly in the middle of the house? Would it not have unlocked? Did we get just super lucky to have it be the last room? Your package has been delivered! I hate to dead end myself, but I want my package. What is it? Sleeping mask, coupon book, gems. Sleeping mask? Interesting. Probably gives myself some steps. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, you gain 5 steps. Coupon book. Alright, well. Dead-ended ourselves really early on. Nice. Let's do security. I'm using a gem we just got. So the boiler room only matters if we get something that needs a laboratory on either side. It only matters if this is going to be a laboratory. Which it's not. Or a dark room, I suppose. But that has no benefit. Let's do bedroom. So at least it makes a loop. And there might be something in here. Yep. Alright, we've made a loop. I guess that could be worse. Oh my gosh, look at all the dig spots. Dang it. Wait, is this... Did this save our changes? Do we not have to do the whole puzzle again? No. It kind of did. Okay, archives, passageway. This is bad news. So let's do the closet. It might be a shovel. Please be a shovel. Okay. It's a metal detector. It's okay. Anti-key. I'll always take a key. So I guess that stays, which is lovely, but you don't have to worry about the actual the actual boiler unless you have something on either side that needs to be powered, which we don't. I feel like we have to, it has to be a hallway. We gotta do a corridor. Coin, thanks. Okay, a parlor will get us gems. A pantry will get us coins. So let's do a parlor will possibly get us gems. Okay, the statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white in them are always true. The gems are in the white box. All right, well, I'm gonna... Was that the thing? Random coin. I'm gonna go with the white box having the gems. That was an easy one. That was an easy one. All right, dead end, pantry, dead end, garage. Plus 3 keys. We might do that again. That just dead ends us the whole time. All right, let me think about it. Okay, took a break to get some food, and I think we're gonna do the garage. Only because we're kind of in a... We don't need the coins and we don't need the steps because we're in a lose-lose situation with today. So we're just going to do the garage. Oh, you mean these? Yeah, thank you. And who knows, there might be something... I don't know. A key card in here or something. Oh my gosh, another key. What a bad day to, be locked out of every other pathway in this entire house. What bad luck. We can literally do nothing. I guess we could just get rooms for funsies. Have we done... We've done a nursery. Okay, I guess we'll do guest bedroom then. Okay, so we got the car keys again. I wonder if anything is new in the car. We can go take a look. We got the steps. There's really nothing else we can do. Could do an observatory. We are up to 6 stars. Hate to waste that on a day where nothing's happening. A pair of just... Well, you know what? We got keys. We'll go see if there's anything else in the car. Oh my gosh, there is. Okay. This is a key to the secret garden. Oh. Okay. It's not 9083. We've established. Okay, so it's not that. I want to get in there. I want to get in there and see what's in that shed. Alright, well, I don't know where the secret garden is, but we're locked out of everything. We haven't come across any other door on the property. Finding it won't be easy. I wonder if that means it's a room or if it's out here. We got steps. We can walk this whole property. We can walk this entire property. From... excuse me. What are you? Okay. Weird. Alright, well, let's call it a day. That was a really good run. Small cottage, yeah, we barely got any rooms. We took a lot of steps though, because we had a lot of steps because we didn't really get that many rooms. All right, day 13. Let's go get our secret garden room, our outside room. Okay, with shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted, not all of them. Shrine, make an offering, receive a blessing, and trading post items for trade. And you know what? In the interest of like getting new rooms, let's do this one. You have no items to trade. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to look around. Ooh. Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. That's interesting. That's like the first time we've been able to click on an item where it just talks about the item. Oh. Okay, I did look this up on how to get the yellow ones all in the corners because I was not doing a good job at that. But to our credit, we got an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. So do we get 2 coins a day? That makes this room worth it. Very worth it. All right, let's get going. Yes, I did have to look that up because I'm not a good puzzle girly. I was very clear about that when we started this game. And I did know that the I kind of figured out how the tiles were moving, but just to like get it all the way there, I needed some help. All right, with 44 steps, we now are starting the actual gameplay. Den will be our best option. Nook will be our best option to get a key, even though items might have been really good. Bedroom is what we have to do. Gotta check on the hand. See, chapel's the best option, but we have no coins. So we're going with spare room. Okay, so parlor takes us back. Kitchen takes us north. That's what we're going for. Let's try to avoid dead ends if we can. gotta do hallway. We'll do pantry. It's very closed off, but we're taking a risk. Okay, so now at least we have some coins. And we could get some more gems by doing the parlor. Maybe. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. Well, that can't be true. So that's a lie. Gems are in both the blue box. Well, that's... Gems are not in the white box. So they have to be in this one. I feel like the first one of those we got was really difficult. And then the other ones, like... every couple of times will be, like, super easy. That would have been embarrassing if there weren't any gems. Okay, we're rocking along. Secret passage. We haven't done a secret passage yet. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. But I don't see where it gets us. It's a dead end. Now, chapel, we're going to take the loss, I think, because we got some coins. The pool adds a locker room and sauna and pump room to today's draft pool. That sounds interesting. And it's a new room. Ooh, very nice, very nice. And came with a key. All right, we don't want a dead end. We'll do courtyard. Cannot go in the water. Lame. Pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day. Like today with the storeroom and blah, blah, blah. Or the sauna. We'll do corridor. Okay, new room. We're outside. We're outside. The plants look okay. There's that boat we saw earlier. Ooh. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover... Yeah. Shovel. Well, and we got our gem back. Can we turn on the grill? I think that would have been fun if we could turn on the grill. Do we need to do that? We could go to the courtyard, but you know what? We're probably gonna do... We're gonna encounter more locked rooms as we go, so why not? Veranda. Oh no, we need 2 for that. We might as well take some stuff. We'll go back the other way. All right, we have a pretty healthy... item pool here. Plus we found a new room. And a metal detector and a gem. Wow. Nice. No shovel? No shovel. Okay. Okay, garage again. I think the garage spawns whenever you're on the edge of the house, but unfortunately we cannot do that because we'll be blocking ourselves out of the room. Yeah, we're doing security. We got gems. I'm surprised that wasn't locked. Control water flow throughout the estate. Interesting. A walk-in closet. An observatory. We'll do observatory. No, we'll do pump room because we haven't done that before and we don't need gems. Okay. So water. The pool has a lot of water. Why would we need... Why? Also, why does the kitchen have no water? Why would we want to do more or less water? Pump room schematic. Oh, we got that book. Didn't we? Pump control panel water source selection. This is really complicated and I don't think we need it. Unless we want to drain the pool. We could drain the pool, I think. But how do we have to power? Oh, would we have to power the room? Oh. Would we have to power the room with a boiler room? That's a, yeah, look at that. We would. Okay, never mind. It's locked and we don't need keys. Okay. That's unfortunate. So this looks like a dead run unless we go back to the entrance hall. Yeah, the rooms are locked. Yeah, if we drain the pool, does that look like it would do anything? It doesn't look like it would do anything, but who knows? That might be, like, honestly, that might be like a secret door. Looks like it might be. I wonder if there's anything you can do other than just all the stars aligning completely correctly to, like, get the boiler room, then get something beside of it, you know? Alright, we got a key. We could go back to the pump room. We only have 18 steps, though. Ooh, boudoir. Doesn't help us, though. Observatory. Well, maybe. We get the 2 dice. We can re-roll. Do we just get the 2 dice, or are they just in here? Okay, they're in here. The billiard room would get us 2 keys. The vault plus 40. Why would you need that? Breaker box. All right. Well, billiard room it is. We gotta do the math puzzle. Ah, secret garden key. Which, I don't know. Could it be in the courtyard? Oh, this key does not fit. Okay, well. I guess we can go back and see. Is there a secret door in here? Is any of this a door? No? Okay. Maybe it's in the patio? We could give it a try. We have 3 steps left. I think we're gonna pass out when we get to the patio. Okay, I didn't really see anything. We had a rustic villa that was pretty well spread out. We got 22 rooms, reach rank 7, 54 steps. We found 4 items. We had 4 new rooms. Awesome. Well, I think that's where we're going to end it up for this part. Again, thank you so much for coming out for the blueprints. I'm addicted. I'm officially addicted. I want to get to the end, and I want to find all the secrets, and I want to unlock those doors that are on the outside, and I want to find the secret garden. And so all these things, I just think this game is so cool. I love when games come out like this. They're so different. We are in need of different games, different types of games. So this is really great. I hope you all are enjoying it as much as I have. And if you have found any secrets, you let me know. All right, well, I'll see you in the next part. Bye, everybody.